So, Sacred Games Season 2 was finally released on 15th August. I mean, we were all waiting for that. Like, of course, it was Independence Day and Rakhi Festival, but Sacred Games fans were like, Kab 12 bajte hain and Kab we'll start watching this season. So, yeah, I was not too enthusiastic about Independence Day. If you saw my Insta stories, you might have guessed Q. With a lot of things happening in our country, and I'm not sure if I feel great about celebrating Independence Day. I mean, I have a lot of respect for our freedom fighters, our forefathers, who actually gave up their lives, who dedicated their lives for this freedom struggle. So I'm not like ungrateful and I'm like, to kya hua? No, but in present times, there, if I have to see what freedom means to me and the way things are happening, I don't know. Like, कल को अगर मेरे ऊपर कोई, God forbid if something bad happens, and honestly, if I even to like think that I'm gonna get justice, like, you never know, मेरे family members के ऊपर they'll actually press some really false charges. I mean, कुछ भी हो सकता है, okay? And of course, about the Kashmir issue, I think things are getting better over there. I hope so. But the way things were done, I was not really happy about it. I don't have brothers, so Raksha Bandhan doesn't really make that much sense to me. So yeah, I'm not really that enthusiastic about this festival. And the good thing is that we get to eat good food. So that was something I looked forward to. Anyway, I'm gonna keep the fan on today because it's kind of hot. Humid है थोड़ा सा, अभी बारिश नहीं गिरी है, so that's why. Okay. And guys, we are going to change the sofa cover. I'm not gonna we change the mattress of the bed also. We are going to change the sofa covers. So yay, like next video you will see new sofa covers. I don't have to put this cover on that because it's like ये बहुत ही गंदा हो गया है and थोड़ा सा फट भी है. That's the reason. So slowly we are changing a lot of things. We've asked these municipality dumpster जो लेके जाते हैं गाड़ी में. So we have asked them to actually our how should I say this, scrap dealer or भंगार वाला. Okay, so उनको हम लोगों ने बोला कि प्लीज़ लेके जाओ. Like हम लोग पैसे देने के लिए भी तैयार है. So now that's what it has come to because of these asshole Quaker guys. Yes. Okay, I have no regret in using abusive language for the delivery guys and the whole Quaker employees because they are lazy. They have the same standard reply, and the delivery guys are rude, they are rowdy, and they don't want to do work. They have even damaged it. We can't even sell it to anyone. And of course, it is old fashioned. So आजकल कौन box type TV लेता है? So that is also one more reason. Plus, it's too huge. So yeah, but there was a buyer who was ready to buy it, and these people did not deliver. Okay, you have heard this many times from me. So yeah, so thankfully this will go. Then the sideboard will come. Lot of things happening. We are also like, once this goes and the sideboard comes, probably after we order 2 cupboards, one for me because my clothes are lying in suitcase. Okay, so that maybe then we'll ask like to, since our repair work is going on, so for that also we'll probably start that. Then we'll paint the house. I know I don't like white color, but somehow I've seen that white jab karte hai, so it's more bright, and I think it will be good for the camera. And yeah, we can always experiment with colorful furniture. So that is the whole, probably next couple of months are going to be like busy and kharchile. So that's what is happening. Yeah, so coming back to Sacred Games, if you've watched Sacred Games, or you're still like waiting to watch, or you have watched a couple of episodes, whatever it is, I'm just going to give you a hopefully spoiler free review. Like, I hope मेरे मुंह से कुछ spoiler ना निकल जाए. So yeah. This is Calliope, and today I am going to talk about Sacred Games Season 2. I had loved Sacred Games Season 1 also. I'm sure I have talked about, did I talk about it? I'm sure there was a review. Let me just check. Wow, I did not talk about Sacred Games Season 1. That's surprising. I think I did not. Anyway, I had loved Season 1 a lot, and I loved all the characters. I loved the acting, and of course there was a lot of nudity, there was a lot of galis. I mean, that's not something a lot of people like. There are people who are like, nahi acha lagta unko aise shows. They are like criminals. They are, like policemen. I mean, they deal with a lot of shit, and of course you don't expect them to like be एकदम, अदब से वगैरह बात करना. So it's but natural that they are going to be like that. Yeah. So Sacred Game Season 2, I felt, first of all, especially a couple of first few episodes, I thought that the pace was slow. Okay, in comparison to Season 1, where I felt that there was not a lot which was revealed in Season 1, but I still felt that the pace was really, quick. The editing was superb, and I did not really get bored while watching Season 1. Okay, in Season 2, certain places, I'm not saying that the whole season was boring, but at some places you just feel like कि इतना क्यों खींच रहे हैं यार. कोई scene में it was not necessary to show इतना ज़्यादा rubber band के जैसे खींच रहे हैं. They could have like, cut it little short. And of course there are a lot of new characters in this season. So the old characters, okay, if you don't remember or if you need a brush up, I think there is one video where Nawazuddin is talking on Netflix's YouTube channel. Okay, he's just kind of giving you a quick recap of Season 1. I think even before you start watching Season 2, there is a recap. So if you want, just go back to, just refreshing your memory. Okay, so a lot of characters which you might have liked in Season 1, like Bunty ka character hai, Parulekar, you don't really see a lot of them. In fact, even Saif, I would say, yes, there's not a lot that he is involved in, but somehow, like in Season 1, okay, he was like the one who was doing everything, investigating, and of course, because Gaitonde was telling him, what to do and go here, yeah, jo bhi hai. Because he was getting more and more clues from him, from Gaitonde. Now in this season, the clues are like hidden in, a lot of things. Like he remembers what Gaitonde said, or there are other characters he tries to, like link जोड़ने की कोशिश करता है and understand, okay, कि ये मतलब अश्वत्थामा for example ये कौन है, या फिर मतलब investigation जो भी हो रही है, and somehow he turns up with with a sudden like कि oh नहीं, I think this is what he is talking about. This clue is about this thing. So that's his, उसका काम उतना ही है. It's not like he's a lot involved in the whole case or investigation, whatever. इसमें क्या है कि थोड़ा बहुत flashback बताते हैं, okay, and he is of course, he is ready to, you know, take revenge, and उसकी back story, like, you know, how he, you know, once he was this Mumbai ka don, you know, everyone knew about him, and now he's kind of like a fading gangster. Okay, he's trying to find his identity, or, you know, like, वो what, like, you know how we say in Mumbai language, वो what नहीं है उसका अभी मुंबई के शहर पे. Like, there are more bigger players than him now, trying to manipulate things, trying to get things done on a much more bigger scale, okay, which somehow, even though he's not the best guy, you know, he's like a gangster, and, you know, but still वो इतना भी हरामी नहीं है. Let's just say that, okay. He still has this love for Mumbai, okay, and he still won't, like, you know, want it to get harmed in any way, okay. थोड़ा बहुत दिल से है, थोड़ा अच्छा है वो, even though in season 1 we saw there were a lot of times I was like, oh gosh, I hate this character sometimes. But in season 2 you see a different side of him, okay. Maybe it's something like when you get older you get wiser also, okay. So season 1 was directed by Anurag Kashyap and Vikramaditya Motwane, and this season is directed by Anurag Kashyap and Neeraj Ghewal. Okay, I'm sure you guys have seen this. Anurag Kashyap mentioned about him going and actually asking Ram Gopal Varma to play himself in this series, and that was really I forgot the actor's name who played Ram Gopal Varma, and it was really funny because I don't know why he added that, but yeah, Ram Gopal Varma, as you know, likes to make movies on gangsters. So yeah, there is a scene where, you know, Gaitonde approaches this, actually Bunty approaches, I think, because Gaitonde says that he wants a movie made on himself. That is another scene which shows that how desperate Gaitonde is to, you know, like, show desperately his existence, like, you know, कि लोगों को अभी भी याद आए, you know, like, मेरी story क्या मस्त थी, whatever it is, like, I don't know what it is about. He is trying to, is it about self-worth, you know, like ego, I don't know what it is about, but trying desperately to make his presence felt again in Bombay. So I really like that scene. And of course, Saif Ali Khan's character Sartaj, he's going through so much in his personal life, and trying to understand things about his father also, and how he is involved, or did he do something wrong, or, you know, as he is investigating this case, he's trying to get entangled in it because of this emotional connect, okay. And बेचारे का thumb, okay, sorry, I should not laugh, but I could see him struggle doing things because of that. Anyway, so if you actually see, even though he is not there a lot, but if you see through Gaitonde, we see more of the crime side of the story, and through Sartaj we see more of the police investigations, the government, you know, the people working behind the scenes, like people who help with the investigations also, like, you know, the I can't give the spoiler. I was about to give one spoiler. So yeah, like, you know, how it functions, there's so much, like, ऊपर से प्रेशर रहेगा, या फिर कोई अंदर इन्वॉल्व रहेगा, पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट में भी कोई हो सकता है, या फिर, you know, that political leader, he tries to say something which is actually relevant also, like in a lot of scenes there are a lot of references with the current political situations also, not just in India, even even abroad. There's definitely mention about the ongoing conflict between India and Pakistan. Then there's definitely the political atmosphere in India also shown, and of course something about lynchings. Okay, this hate between certain sections of I wouldn't say the whole of India is like this, but it is kind of, religious intolerance is there in India, and it is kind of fueled by some of the political leaders as well. And it's really sad, especially our country's youth also, if they start thinking something like that, it's something to be worried about. And I'm sure Anurag Kashyap, who has been vocal about a lot of things, okay, on social media, I'm sure that also bothered him, and he has shown that. And there was the, definitely that's the reason probably he talked about it, and it's a good thing. Apart from that also, and definitely the political atmosphere, out of India also. And so through these characters, of course, we are like shown that how much bigger and much more, that more than Gaitonde, there are much bigger players out here who are power hungry and who are here to destroy things, or manipulate people into doing things, or yeah, like for example, Guruji, played by Pankaj Tripathi, his ashram is kind of the center, for all these illegal operations. Of course, talking about all the actors, even in this season, since new actors are introduced, or they are all amazing, okay, no question about it. I loved Pankaj Tripathi's portrayal of the Guruji, like speaks so softly, but we all know he's also creepy, okay, and probably bisexual. Okay, that's a spoiler. And yeah, I mean, it's funny actually. I was watching. I always watch a couple of videos, just to like make sure कि ऐसे काफ़ी similar नहीं लगे, like मेरा video. So I was watching what's his name, Saurabh Pant, the comedian, his review with Sapan Verma, and he actually mentioned, which I kind of agree. So in one show, we kind of get like multiple shows ka maza. Okay, the Guruji ashram thing we have seen in Osho ka, documentary, usme. Then Narcos, which is about, this drugs and crime and stuff like that. So that is there. And what else is there? Some new show he mentioned which I haven't seen. So yeah, there is it's like a hodgepodge of, like बनाई, like directors are like हम लोग सारे शो Netflix shows का एक hodgepodge बना के ये show नहीं. I'm just kidding. It's not that it's a bad season. Okay, it's well written, especially the editing is great. But like I said, I felt first two episodes, like which were really slow, and some scenes, even in the last episode, if I'm not wrong, yesterday only I watched it, and I just felt like it could have been a little shorter. Some scenes with Kalki and Saif, yeah, मतलब इतना खींचने की ज़रूरत नहीं थी. Season 1 was like fast paced, okay, so it was much more entertaining. This is also like ज़्यादा of course detail में, but it is slightly slow. I don't want to give too much away in this review. And of course, last but not the least, the women in Gaitonde's life. Okay, Jojo, we kind of see this amazing friendship between Jojo and Gaitonde, okay, whom he speaks to over the phone, mostly when he is out of Bombay. And there is a raw agent, okay, played by Amrita Prakash. So his relationship, his, I don't know, not relationship, but his equation with her is also like kind of funny to watch. You know, like he doesn't want to be there, but he has to be there. So um, yeah, he has kind of respect for her, and he calls her Tai, okay, which is sister. But of course, he also hates being there, but he kind of doesn't have any option. And of course, there is a little bit of relationship with Jamila, okay, Zoya, the actress. So how before she became an actress, she kind of was, you know, what she does, and her relationship with, he's an opportunist, and that is okay. I mean, I'm not saying that Gaitonde is some kind of morally upright guy. So yeah, it works for them, whatever. But it's nice. Of course, you won't see Kantabai and Bunty a lot, who was very much a loved character in season 1. All in all, I would say that definitely watch it if you haven't watched yet, okay, especially over the weekend. Yeah, first 2 episodes especially might feel it's little slow and little slow paced, and certain scenes, like I said, would feel slightly stretched. मतलब इतना ज़रूरत नहीं था लंबा चौड़ा करने की, but it is definitely worth watching, I would say. I'm not going to rate it. I'm not some big reviewer. As a viewer, I'm just kind of giving you slight, I don't know, my opinion, review, whatever you may call it. So go and watch it now. And yes, is there going to be season 3 or no? You should watch the last episode and you would find it out yourself. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this review and found this review helpful. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment below and let me know what you think about the video. And what if you have watched this season 2, then let me know in the comments below. What do you think about it? Did you like it? Did you find it boring? And please share this video with your friends, and please subscribe if you're liking my channel, my videos. Thank you to all my subscribers. Please ask your family and friends to subscribe as well. If you want to check out my last video, it's somewhere here. Until next time, it's bye-bye from me. Take care.